Hello, welcome to High Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Today we're going to do another game from our 1978 Red Sox replay using Out of the Park 21 baseball and managed by Brody. So far, the Red Sox have played two series, one against White Sox and against Cleveland, and they won the first two against the White Sox, but then have dropped the next three one against the White Sox and the short two-game series against the Indians, which you saw the first game of the Indian series and the first game of the White Sox series. So that's probably what we're going to try to do, is play one game from the series. Usually be the first game, but sometimes it'll be the last game. We'll see. Or one of the other games. So without further ado, let's get started. So, alright, so I managed to get the taskbar down. I don't know if it was showing in the other videos. But, again, things are a little crunched together. Again, this is a 14-inch laptop, but very powerful one at that. But, anyway, so I may try to continue to fiddle a little bit with the what's showing on the field so it's not as congested. But for now, this is what we have. So anyway, Dennis Eckersley is on the hill for the Red Sox. So far, he won his only start. Pitched a complete game, which I believe was the game that we recorded. Not entirely sure, but anyway, it was pitched a complete game, allowing 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. Did allow 5 runs, but they managed to still beat the White Sox rather handily. So defense behind him is going to be Stremski in the left. Was an excellent arm. Lynn in center. And Evans in right. I think Evans' stats are a little bit lower than they probably should be, and Lynn's too a little bit. But anyway, in the infield, Hobson, that's no error. That's no not incorrect there. Defensive just 18 out of 100. Skill of 100, yes. Burleson next to him, though, is just the opposite. So hopefully he'll take up some of the slack from Hobson. Get to more of the balls. Jerry Remy, above average at second. And George the Boomer Scott, late in his career, average at 51. So behind the plate is Fisk. Fisk, Gold Glover. Scott, a Gold Glover. And that is it. That's the defense for the Red Sox. So the lineup for the Rangers is going to be Mike Hargrove, who will lead it off. He's hitting .286 with 4 runs batted in. Veteran Bert Campaneris is at short. Has been struggling, hitting just .111 with 1 RBI. Batting third is the left fielder Al Oliver. He comes in hitting .375 with 3 runs batted in. Rishi Zisk is batting cleanup. He's at DH. Hitting just .211 with 3 runs batted in. Toby Harrah, really struggling, hitting just .063 in 16 at-bats with no homers and no RBIs. Batting sixth, Claudel Washington, hitting .214 with in 14 at-bats. No homers and no RBIs. Batting seventh, the ex-Red Sox from way back, hitting just .125 in 16 at-bats. Again, no home runs, no RBIs. And Bump Wills is at second, hitting .143. And behind the plate is Jim Sundberg, hitting .083. So Texas definitely struggling so far offensively. I'm not sure exactly what their record is, but they are struggling. It might have showed it in the beginning screen there. But hopefully the Red Sox can get back to their winning ways and even their record at 3-3. So Eckersley looks in for the sign from Fisk. Here's the windup and the pitch. Here at Fenway Park, 50 degrees. Not a cloud in sight. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be outside, ball 4. So Hargrove will reach first. First base runner of the game. And Hargrove not much of a threat to steal, but we will throw over just to keep him honest. So Campy Campaneris up there now. Looks in the sign. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball to short. This could be two over to second. Oh no! Burleson decides just to go to first. Looks like they could have had him at second, but plays it safe. So runner in scoring position now with one down for Al Oliver. Aiming for the sign, and he strikes him out. So first strikeout for Eck. 2 down now. So take a base hit to get the runner home now. So Richie Zisk up there now. Because he's trying to get out of it without any damage. And back-to-back Ks to end the inning. No harm done. So I'll bring up the Red Sox. The Red Sox with a lineup of Jerry Remy. Hitting .292 with 1 run batted in. Rick Burleson at short. .333 with a home run, 3 runs batted in. Batting third, DHing, is Jim Rice off to a really fast start, hitting .389 with 3 homers, 10 runs batted in. He was the MVP in 1978. Batting cleanup, Kyle Yastrzemski also off to a good start with a home run and RBI, hitting .412 and playing left field. Hitting fifth behind the plate is Pudge Fisk, .286 with 2 runs batted in, followed by Fred Lynn in center. Hitting from the left side of the plate, hitting .278 with a homer and 5 runs batted in. George the Boomer Scott batting 7th. He's yet to boom, hitting just .211 with no homers and 2 runs batted in. Hitting 8th and off to a good start is Dwight Evans, hitting .263 with 3 home runs already in 5 games and 9 runs batted in. And struggling at third, both offensively and defensively, hitting just .118 with 1 RBI. So the Red Sox hitting much better overall than the Rangers. So on the hill is Doyle Alexander. He's 1-0. Pitched 7 innings in his first outing with 3 walks and just 2 strikeouts, 5.14 ERA. So in the outfield behind Alexander is going to be Oliver, Benitez, and Washington. All pretty much average, except for Benitez at this stage of his career is below average, with pretty much average arms, except for Washington and Wright, who's not very good defensively, with the weakest arm of the 3. So hopefully the Red Sox can take advantage of that and do a little, take an extra base when they can. So the infield behind Alexander is going to be Hera, Campaneris, Wills, and Hargrove left to right. Hera a liability, just like Hobson at third, but not quite as bad. Bump Wills the best range out there, and best all around defensively, with Hargrove average at first and Campaneris slightly above average at short. So behind the plate, excellent Gold Glover Jim Sundberg. So the Red Sox probably will not be stealing much on him. So, all right, stepping into the plate is Jerry Remy. He comes in .292 with an RBI. Alexander looks in for the sign. Here's a wind-up end the pitch. And Remy, come back to the mound. And Alexander snares the line drive for out number 1. So that'll bring up Rick Burleson, .333 with a home run, 3 runs batted in. Here's the pitch, and the Red Sox first base runner with a 1-out walk. The Red Sox definitely are not going anywhere there. So Jim Rice up there now. Rice with 3 homers and 10 runs batted in already. And quick throw to first, and Burleson is back in safely. It's 1-0 the count. And that's going to be a low roll to third. Only play is to first. And like the Rangers, the Red Sox have a run in scoring position, but with 2 down. So that'll bring up the captain, Kyle Yastrzemski, see if he can get the Red Sox on the board here. Comes in hitting .412 with a home run and RBI. See if he can get RBI number 2 here. And that's hit to left field, but can of corn, and that will retire the side for the Red Sox. So both teams get a run in scoring position but cannot score, and it's no score after 1. So it'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters, Hara, Washington, and Benitez, for the Rangers against Eckersley. Here's the pitch, and third strikeout in a row as they throw it around the horn. So Eckersley already with 3 strikeouts in 1 1/3 innings. So Washington up to the plate now. And it's a dribbler. Eckersley off the mound. He won't have a play. Well, he does, but Washington easily beats it. And an infield hit for Washington. So Washington is a threat to steal. And Eckersley will throw to first. And he's back safely. Center man Benitez. With 1 on and 1 down. And it's a solo roll to third. Hobson barehands it over to first. And it makes the play. So 2 outs and another runner in scoring position. But Will's up there now. And another strikeout. So actually strikes out 2 this inning also. Gets out of the mini jam there. So no score after 1.5. Red Sox will send Fisk, Lynn, and Scott up if anybody gets on Evans. Fisk hitting .286 with 2 runs batted in. And that's hit the short. Campanellis with it. Over to Hargrove at first for out number 1. Fred Lynn up there now, hitting from the left side of the plate. And that's popped up behind the plate. Sundberg gives chase and makes the catch in front of the Texas dugout for out number 2. So two out and the base is empty for George Scott. And that's going to be a base hit laced to left field. So the Red Sox with their first base hit. Scott definitely noticed threat to steal. Evans up there now. Evans 3 homers, 9 runs batted in. And he goes down and strikes, and that will end the inning. So nothing doing for the Red Sox in the second. So 0-0 after 2. Sundberg will lead it off, the number 9 hitter. Here's a pitch by Eckersley, and another strikeout. So Eckersley mowing him down. Already has 5 strikeouts on the day. So the Texas lineup, which have been struggling, continues to struggle. And here's the top of the order, Hargrove, and that's hit back to the mound. Eckersley fields it and makes the play for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down for the Rangers in the third. Campaneris up there now. And another strikeout. So 2 strikeouts in each of the first 3 innings. Eckersley is mowing him down. See if the Red Sox can muster some offense here and get a lead. So number 9 hitter for the Red Sox, Hobson, hitting with a number 9 average of 118. And Hargrove gets the bag in plenty of time for out number 1. Top of the order, Remy. Remy 0 for 1 on the day. And Remy gives it a ride. And that is going to be gone. So Remy laces it down the right field line, just beyond the pesky pole. And that is definitely a Fenway Park home run there. The Red Sox will take it as Remy gets his first home run of the season. Just 401 feet. And gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead. So Burleson up there now. 1 out, base is empty after Remy's blast. And that's hit to Campy. Over to Hargrove for out number 2. So Jim Red Rice up there now. See what he can do with 2 down. And he hits it to the opposite field, and that'll fall in front of Washington for a 2-out single. And Rice. Here's Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski back to Sundberg. And Sundberg, oh, he can't get out of his glove. And it's an infield single for Yastrzemski. It looked like he had plenty of time, but could not find the field for it. They get it out of the glove. Would have been better off probably just running there himself, but so it'll put runners on first and second. Hopefully the Red Sox can capitalize on this. First and second for Fisk. Fisk looking for his first hit of the day, and Fisk gives this one a ride to center, but looks like he's got plenty of room. And Benitez will make the catch that inning, so no harm, no foul there. But the Red Sox do take a 1-0 lead on the solo home run by the Remdon. Alrighty, we go to the top of the fourth with the Rangers sending up Oliver, Zisk, and Lowenstein. Zachary started? Lowenstein started? I didn't think he did, but I guess he did. Alright, so Oliver in there now. Oliver 0-1 on the day, and he gives it a ride to center. Lynn ranges over and make the catch. We're out number one. Zisk up there now. And that's a ground ball to short. Burleson snags it over Scott for up number two. Eckersley string 2 strikeouts per inning was broken here in the fourth. And yeah, it looks like Lowenstein is in the game now. Not sure exactly why, but looks like Hare must have got injured or something. Anyway, Lowenstein in there now. He comes in. This is his first appearance of the season. And inside pitch gets him. So Eckersley moves down one batter, and he has 7 strikeouts after 4 full. 4 full innings of the Rangers. All right, Lynn up there now. Lynn will lead it off for the Red Sox here in the bottom of the fourth, hoping to add on to the 1-0 lead. And inside and low for ball 4. So Lynn will reach. So Scott up there now. Scott laced a base hit his first time up, and that is going to be off Sundberg's glove all the way to the Red Sox dugout. Looks like he ran in the dugout, but manages to get it before it goes in the dugout. And Lynn will be at second with nobody out. So the Red Sox can take advantage of that. And Scott strikes out for out number 1. Evans in there now. Looking for his first hit of the day. And Evans gives this one skies at the center. And catches it in front of the track. Does Benitez, and alertly Lynn tags up and makes it to third as the ball is cut off. So 2 down now for Hobson. See if he can get off the schneid here and get a base hit. And he will. It'll fall in there in front of Washington. Lynn trots home for the second Red Sox run, and it's 2-0 Boston. So some clutch hitting there by Hobson. So I bring him top of the order to Remy. He homered his last time up. And Remy inside outs it to center, and Benitez will make the catch running in. So the Red Sox add 1, and it's 2-0 after 4 full. So Washington lead it off. Right fielder single. It's his first time up. And it's going to be ground ball to Remy over Scott for up number 1. So 1 up and 1 down in the Texas 5th. Eckersley continues to mow him down here. Only allowed 1 hit on the day so far, striking out 7, walking 1. So Benitez in there now. And it's a ground ball to Hobson. He handles it over to first. And he gets him. So Hobson playing good defense today so far. Bump Will's in there now. And that's second walk issued by Eckersley. It was definitely a threat to steal. Eckersley will have to keep an eye on him. He checks on, dives back. He'll throw again. Back again. So Sundberg in there now with 2 down. Here's the pitch. Slow roll to third, and Hobson fields it over to Scott, and that'll do it. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on. And after halfway through, it's 2-0 Boston. So Alexander back out there for his 5th inning of work. Wilson to lead it off. Wilson 0 for 1 on the day. And it's a roll to Campaneris. Over to Sundberg. For Hargrove for out number 1. Rice in there now. Rice singled his last time up, 1 for 2. And then he strikes out swinging. So 2 up and 2 down for the Red Sox and bring up the captain. He's also 1 for 2 on the day. And that's going to get past Wills into center. So Yastrzemski with a 2-out single. Brings up Fisk. Hitless on the day. And inside out's that one. But doesn't get much on it, and Washington's able to make the catch. And the Red Sox go down in the 5th. So 2-run lead for the Red Sox as we head to the 6th. Eckersley back out there. Be Hargrove, top of the order, Hargrove, Campaneris, and Oliver. And another strikeout. Eckersley fooling them today. Definitely has good stuff today. Has 8 strikeouts on the day. Here comes Campaneris. And that one's going to be a roll to Scott. Eckersley over to cover. 2 up, 2 down for the Rangers. So to bring up Oliver. And that one's popped up. Hobson. Hobson's everywhere today. Hobson makes the catch in foul territory. Right next to the line. And the Texas goes 1, 2, 3 in the 6th. So Texas continues to struggle at the plate. Eckersley with no problems at all with the Texas lineup so far. So Lynn to lead it off here in the Red Sox 6th. And skies this one to center. Benitez comes running in and makes the catch in short center field for out number 1. So Scott 1 for 2 out to the plate. And he strikes out. So let's see if Evans can keep the inning going here. Evans 0 for 2 on the day. And Evans skies this one. And that one carried a bit, but just short shy of the warning track. As he runs in and with the ball, does the left fielder Oliver. And the Red Sox go in order in the 6th. So we head to the 7th. And Eckersley back out there again. Eckersley looks like he's got plenty of energy still. Cruising along. Zisk in there now. Zisk slices the base hit. I think it's only the 2nd Texas hit of the day. And they get the leadoff man on. Yeah, 2nd hit for the Rangers. So Lowenstein his 2nd at bat of the day. Struck out his first time up. And over to first goes Eckersley. And Zisk is back easily. Here's the pitch, and strikes him out. Fools him on that one. And Lowenstein strikes out for the 2nd time against Eckersley. So 1 down now for Washington. He has the other Texas hit on the day. And Scott 3-6 out, and that's all they're going to get. Has no return throw, but they do get the lead runner. So 2 down now with a runner on first. And Eckersley will throw over. New runner there. So Benitez there now, hitting just 111 now. And skies this one. And Eckersley and Lynn come over, and Lynn will call them off and make the catch. And that'll do it for the Rangers in the 7th. So 7th inning stretch time here in Boston. With the Red Sox with a 2-0 lead. Eckersley in full control. And the Red Sox will send Hobson in the top of the order, Remy and Burleson. Anybody gets on Rice against Alexander. 7th inning of work. RBI single last time for Hobson. And this time he is retired for out number 1. Remy up there now to get the Red Sox scoring started with a home run. And Remy will take a walk on the 3-2 pitch. So 1-out base runner for Boston. And we're going to try to do a little hit and run here. And Burleson will take strike number 2, and Remy's in there safely. Oh, no, he isn't. Looked like he was in there, but must have slid off the bag. And Sundberg gets him. So 2 outs now, the base is empty for the Rooster. And takes an outside pitch and lines out to Washington. For out number 3, so nothing doing for the Red Sox in the 7th. It remains 2-0 Boston as we head to the 8th. Eckersley cruising along. Wills will lead it off. And that's a slow roll to Remy. Goes to his right a little bit over to Scott for out number 1. So it'll bring up Sundberg. Sundberg 0 for 2 on the day, as most Texas hitters were 0 for something. And Hobson, long throw, gets him. The Red Sox defense has been spot on today. Everything working right for Boston. Hopefully they can continue for another inning and a third to stop this 3-game losing streak. All right, so Eckersley back on the hill. Hargrove. And the pitch. And opposite field, Wilson runs out and makes the nice running catch. Left field. And the Rangers go in order in the 8th. So bottom of the 8th, Rice will lead it off. Rice 1 for 3 on the day. And that's hit into the gap. Is it going to fall? Whoa! Campaneris goes way out there into left field and snags it for out number 1. See Yastrzemski, 2 for 3 on the day. Continues to tear the cover off the ball, and he gets his 3rd hit of the day. Diaz shows no signs of slowing down. Definitely the Red Sox are going to have to, one of the goals is to sign Yastrzemski to a long-term deal. Well, I think that's one of Mr. Brody's goals for 1980, I think when his contract runs out, or 79 or 80. So he will be working on that as he continues to prove he belongs in the majors at his older age there. All right, so Yastrzemski on first with a 1-out single. See if the Red Sox can add to their 2-run lead here. Fisk up there now. And this could be 2 over the second one back to first, and Fisk will hit into the double play to end the inning. So we head to the 9th. Eckersley will try to close it out after disaster the other day when Reggie Cleveland came in, where the Red Sox had a lead against Cleveland in Game 1, and he got 2-run lead, I think it was, and Cleveland was unable to hold it, and the Red Sox ended up losing that game. So Eckersley will stay in there and try to get another complete game here. See how many pitches he has. He has just 95 pitches, so he will stay in there. All right, so it'll be Campaneris, Oliver, and Zisk against Eck. See what he can do here. Oh, and that's good. Oh, nice play by Hobson. Snares that one out of thin air. So Hobson playing brilliant defense today. Surprisingly. So Oliver up there now. Oliver hitless on the day. And that one is another line drive to Remy. So 2 quick outs. Incredible catch by Rem Dog there. 2 down. So Rangers down to the last out here. Zisk, just one of 2 people who have a hit. The other one, Washington, against Eckersley today. See if they can get him 1, 2, 3. So Zisk in there now. Eckersley looks in for the sign for Fisk. Gets the pitch and skies this one to center. That one was going way up there. And Lynn will make the catch on the warning track. And shutout, we get an achievement there. And Eckersley pitches brilliantly today. Gets the shutout. Yeah, definitely a masterpiece by Eckersley there. Mowed him down. Just allowing a 2-hit shutout. So Eckersley, 2-0 shutout. Going the distance. 9 strikeouts. And there's Clinton Parks there playing some Digital Diamond Baseball version 9, which we have to get. We just have version 8, I believe. So we'll be getting version 9 when next Steam sale. All right, so let's take a look at the box score here for the Red Sox. Let's look at Eckersley's line there. Just 2 hits, no runs, none of them earned, of course. 2 walks and 9 strikeouts, 104 pitches, 72 strikes, and ERA now down to a respectable 2.50 after being over 5. All right, so for the Red Sox, Jerry Remy 1 for 3 with a homer. Rick Burleson was 0 for 3 with a walk. Jim Rice was 1 for 4. Yastrzemski had a good day, 3 for 4. Fisk hitless on the day, 0 for 4. Lynn 0 for 2, but did have a walk and scored a run. George Scott 1 for 3. Evans hitless on the day. Average down to 227 now after a fast start. And Hobson broke out of the schneid a little bit with 1 for 3 with an RBI. So Remy got his first home run of the season. And that's it for the Rangers. Everybody was an 0 for except for Zisk, who was 1 for 4, and Washington 1 for 3. Hargrove and Wills walked 1 time apiece. So only 4 runners left on base for the Rangers. Red Sox left 6. And Remy was caught stealing. 1 double play pulled by the Rangers. And that is it. So player of the game, definitely Dennis Eckersley. The Red Sox, Hero was ejected in the second inning for arguing a strike call. So attendance 33,200, time just 2 hours and 20 minutes, so very fast game. And that is it, as the Red Sox get past the Rangers with a gem by Eckersley. So thank you for joining me. We'll see you in the next Red Sox series, wherever team that may be. So the Red Sox will go to with another game against, at least 1 more game, I think probably 2 against, this is a Friday night, so I imagine they have 2 more games against the against the Rangers. And that'll do it. So the Red Sox pull even 3-3. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming, and we will see you in the next Red Sox 1978 replay using Out of the Park Baseball managed by Mr. Brody. So take care and God bless. Bye-bye now.